So here we are, we've just arrived at Dakota Park. This is a Caravan and Motorhome Club CL, and you will need your membership number at the time of booking. There's 5 pitches on this site. There's no shower or toilet facilities, so you will need to use your own. But as you can see here, it's very close to RAF Coningsby, which is why we chose it. And what they've done, which is brilliant, they've put this big bank at the back of the camping field here, so you can stand up there, look over the fence, and just over the field on the other side of the road, behind those trees, is the actual base itself. When the planes are landing and taking off, they are coming right over the top of you. You can just make out the radar there just going round. So we really like it. Busy road. Not worried about road noise when you've got RAF fighter jets flying over you at just a few hundred feet. But as you look round, you can see that the owner's property is just over there behind the flagpole, and there's also a small cottage which you can rent, which is just on the left of that flagpole there. The actual pitches themselves, well, they're all named after different aircraft. So as you can see, we've got Dakota and we've also got Vulcan. In terms of facilities that are on the site, though, there is an Elson point, the grey waste drain, the drinking water, and also the general and recycling bins. They're all positioned at the side of the cottage. The 16 amp electricity, 10 kilowatts per day is included in the pitch fee, and we've paid £18 a night to stay here.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car to live best because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up at the time of our lives. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention. We just wanna dance.
So there's a number of great spotter sites actually around Coningsby, and this is one of the main ones. This is at the end of the runway. You'll often see Jerry and the Big Jet TV crew come here. One of the big attractions, of course, is there's a great burger bar there, and they also get a number of motorhomes and camper vans who do wild camping here. Apparently not supposed to, so every now and again the RAF police will come and move these lot on, but no one's been, and these were here yesterday, so they've definitely been overnight. We've got a typhoon taking off, something's going up. Right, here comes that bad boy. He'll be over the fence in a second, here he comes.
We came to party all night long.
Well, we've just come a little wander back on a bit of old runway here, as you can see, and we spotted this little stairs which Tom's found, and a little platform which we're on, and it gives us a good view. I don't suppose we're supposed to be up here, but we are at the moment. Good view over the top of the car park I was just showing you, where the burger bar was, over the airbase, and lined up there we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tornadoes that we can see. Tornadoes, what I'm talking about. Eurofighter Typhoons that we can see. Now the base is not supposed to be operational until after 1:30 today, but already there's been about 10 typhoons go up, which means they've got to come back. Quite a good view up here, and a lovely autumn day. Now it's worth noting that just about 20 miles away from the campsite, so not too far to drive, is the cathedral city of Lincoln. Well worth a visit. Lots of great bars, pubs, restaurants and shops, but also a fabulous castle there The cathedral itself is absolutely magnificent, so well worth looking around. And one of the steepest hills I've ever had to walk up, and I think it's actually called Steep Hill. And that's really quaint. If you want to go to the coast for the day, then Skegness, that's just 25 miles away, about a 45-minute drive or so. And then for us, one of the best little visits we made was to Woodall Spa, just 5 miles away. The smallest shoe shop, Peter Scott's. Amazingly, Helen's not gone in. Quite a busy high street here at Woodall Spa. All the way along there are lots of cafes, coffee shops, bakeries, pubs, restaurants. Very picturesque. I had a meal in here last time we came, the Mal pub and kitchen, very dog friendly. And a really good butcher's next door, actually. Well, we are here in the historic town of Woodall Spa, home to the historic Royal Air Force 617 Squadron, the Dambusters. And this rather nice memorial here is in memory of all members of 617 Squadron Royal Air Force who gave their lives since 1945 in service of their country. We will remember them. And again here on this side, they died for your freedom. The dams in 1943, Fortress Europe 43 to 44, Normandy 44, Tirpitz 1944, Biscay ports in 1944, France and Germany 44 to 45, German ports 45, and Channel and North Sea 1945. And each side of the central area on this plaque is a list of names of those who died. And it's a long list. A historic RAF town, Woodall Spa. During the war, the 617 Dambuster Squadron of Lancaster bombers were based there. The base is no longer there, and there is now in its place a nature reserve, which Helen and Tom had a good look around. And also there is the old officers' mess, which is now a fabulous hotel, and lots of memorabilia. If you're into your history and the RAF, that is also well worth a visit. Now also based at RAF Coningsby is the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, and they have a museum there, so Tom and I, well, we just couldn't resist a little look round the Hurricanes, Spitfires, and of course the Lancaster.
We came to party all night long, and we don't need no
Well, it's departure day, just before 8 o'clock in the morning. Bit of rain in the night, so it's got a dry spell now as I start to pack up, but I thought I'd just show you the sun rising over there in the east. Lots of cloud about, but that's rather spectacular. Pan round here though, I've got a feeling that's coming my way, so I better get a move on. Catch you later guys, thanks for watching.